So let's look at compression. Compression's a very interesting topic. You can take data, a lot of data, and make it a lot smaller. So let's import Dart IO, and let's import Dart convert. And let's say for int I equals 0, I will say less than 100. And let's just really make a lot of data here. So we're going to have hello world 100 times with a hard return line feed at the end of it. And let's actually make the original data here. We're going to encode this. And please note, encoding is not a form of encryption. You're going to hear that throughout this series, but encoding is not encryption. Say it with me. All right, now we're going to compress the data. Can't type today for some reason. All right. And we're going to say GZIP. And GZIP is just a set of algorithms that compress data, and we're going to actually encode it. And we're going to take that original data. Now we're going to decompress it. All right, so now we have three different lists. We have our original, our compressed, and decompressed. Let's print these out and see what they look like here. So let's print the original. Let's just copy and paste this, make life a little easier. Now, let's actually decode this again. Remember, decoding is not unencryption or decryption. Encoding and decoding is something completely different. We'll learn about encryption later on. So we're going to take the UTF-8 decoder and we're going to decode that. Now, let's assert that the data is equal to the decoded. Let's go ahead and run this. And you can see how the original was 1300 bytes. The compressed is 44. That is a huge compression ratio. So it's only 44 bytes compressed. Decompressed is back to 1300 bytes, and our assert did not break the program, so we know that the data and the decoded match. You can actually print it out if you really feel like just looking at it. And there's our 100 hello worlds. So why would you compress data? What's the point of this? Well, let's say you want to send a lot of data across the internet. Why send 1300 bytes when you can send 44? Remember, the internet or your network is much slower than your actual computer and processor. So that's why you would do that. And sometimes you want to compress data to put it onto the file system, which we'll see in just a minute.